The Black Phoenix Legacy. Written by Jhexzone. Audio by Balavolkas David. Chapter 14. Mystic Shadow. Earlier, Ji Xuan had already sensed someone spying on him while he was fighting the pack. He was concentrating in the fight, so he didn't mind it. The fight had already ended, but the spy was still there. Is he trying to ambush me? Or just watching? He wanted to ignore the spy, but then he got curious. A player who could reach this place was definitely a great player, if not an expert. After picking up all his loot, he executed his movement skill twice and silently appeared 10 meters behind the spy. He grinned slyly. What a sneaky thief, he thought. He crept from behind and asked curiously, "What is it? Is someone fighting?" The unsuspecting thief replied, "Yeah, an expert. I saw an expert fighting." "Wait, where's that guy?" Then he realized that something was not right. He got nervous when he couldn't find the swordsman. The thief realized that he was alone earlier. Why is it that someone just asks me? He turned around to see a grinning swordsman right in front of him. He trembled and his legs almost gave in, knowing he didn't have a chance to win in case a fight breaks out. "Relax, buddy, I'm not gonna do anything to you. You could be dead already if I had bad intentions against you," Ji Xuan explained when he noticed the cautious expression of the thief. "So, what are you doing here anyway?" Ji Xuan grinned. Brother expert, I'm Mystic Shadow." Brother expert, I'm sorry I spied on your fight. But I didn't mean to spy on you, it was an accident. I heard some fighting so I got curious and so I decided to check what's happening." Right. That's what happened." The thief started to explain while wiping some sweat on his forehead. "Oh. Is that right? So, you didn't want to KS from me, right?" Ji Xuan teased the thief. Of course, he knew that the thief didn't plan of fighting him after witnessing the fight. He found this thief quite familiar, that was why he chatted with him. "Oh. It's actually that guy." The thief was the Man of Shadows, one of the most celebrated thief in the past. Nobody really knows him as he could just pop in and out like shadows. This guy was a loner, but was ranked 22 in world ranking. Ji Xuan hoped that he could invite him to his guild later, so he hatched a plan in his mind. No. Brother expert, how can I think KSNU? Won't I be courting death if I do that? I'm just curious earlier, you see. Mystic Shadow replied while scratching his head. "Okay then, since we got nothing to do with each other, then, I'm off. See you around. And be careful, there are a lot of high-level monster beyond this valley. Oh right, if you want to have some gains, go and explore these locations, you might find some interesting items in there, and with your current abilities you can easily traverse these paths. Let me add you as a friend, so I wouldn't mistake you as someone else in case we meet again." Alright. They added each others as friends, then, he gave him some chest locations. "I'm off." Ji Xuan disappeared in front of the thief. "Thanks." The thief replied, "Who's actually the thief here? You vanished just like that? Oh, what's his name again? Oh. Silent Breaker, huh. Nice name. Mine's a bit better though. Ha ha ha." He conceitedly laughed to himself. Meanwhile, Blazing City players exploded in shock again. A few moments ago, somebody noticed a change in the leaderboard. Someone actually snatched the top position from Greybeard, who was rank 1 in Blazing City since the game started. At the same time he topped Blazing City, Ji Xuan actually reached top 3 in the Chinese leaderboard as well. So far, only 8 players in the world reached level 8. China has 3 players, US has 2, 1 from Brazil, 1 from Korea and 1 from Japan. World ranking, country ranking, and city rankings were among the methods used by different guilds to obtain publicity and reputation, hence, attracting experts to join their respective guilds. One reason Illusion Circle stayed on top in his previous life was primarily due to several high-ranking members of the guild. The top runner was, of course, Ji Xuan, who was top 3 in world ranking. Of course, level wasn't the only criteria in the rankings, as the system seems to have its own way of determining the ranks. Originally, it was only in terms of level as programmed by Consortium, but later, it was observed that the top players didn't really have the highest levels. It was then believed that the evolved system had its own criteria of deciding the ranks. Ji Xuan didn't mind the buzz in the forum but checked his gains from the previous battle. Wolf-Tooth Baton, Grade, Common. Class, Wand. Attack, 2 to 5. Intelligence, 4. Restrictions, Level 5, Mage Class. Wolf-Tooth Knife, Grade, Low Mortal. Class, Dagger. Attack, 12 to 18. Agility, 6. Skill, Quick Stab, agility increases by 20%. Restrictions, Level 8, Thief, Ranger. Black Leather Helmet, Grade Common. Class, Armor. Defense, 3. Vitality, 3. Restrictions, Level 5, except heavy armor classes. Black Ravenous Dire Wolf Sword, Low Mortal. Class, Single-Handed Sword. Attack, 15 to 20. Strength, 7. Skill, Vicious Strike, add 20 to maximum damage. Restrictions, Level 10, Swordsman, Knight, Ranger. 2 Low Mortal Grade and 2 Common, Great Hall. Oh. There's a helmet. Ji Xuan didn't wear a helmet. He got a helmet on the first day, but he had forgotten about it because he couldn't wear it previously due to his low level. Let's wear this one, it's a bit better than the first. Right, the sword, too bad I can't equip it for now. Damn, I can't use this dagger too since I'm a swordsman now. I'll fetch a great price for this. I actually have a lot of items since day 1. It's time to clear up some space in my inventory. He kept muttering to himself. The initial inventory space only had 25 slots. To upgrade it, a player needed an inventory upgrade stone. This stone was classified into Basic, Medium, and Advance. A basic inventory upgrade stone could add 10 new slots to the inventory. The medium inventory upgrade stone will add 15 slots and the advanced inventory upgrade stone will add 25 new slots to the inventory, doubling its capacity. There were rare upgrade stones, Flawless, Perfect, and the legendary Infinite upgrade stone. In his previous life, he saw both Flawless and Perfect upgrade stones. In fact, he had used a Flawless one before. It could add 50 new slots. He also heard that some guild have Perfect upgrade stone which could add 100 new slots. The legendary Infinite upgrade stone on the other hand was an actual legend in his previous life, as nobody owned or seen one. According to legend, it could upgrade the inventory to make it store items without limits. Of course, there were external options for storage. Cultivation items like storage pouch or ring were also available, although a bit rare. After sorting his items, he went back to the village to sell the unneeded ones. He found a place and set up a stall to display his items. After putting up a banner, he found himself surrounded by players wanting to buy or just taking a look at his items. A bearded man with a scarred face stood in front of him and said, "Brother, how much is this common grade axe?" Ji Xuan previously looted this axe from an ogre. For a common equipment, it had a high attack of 5 and added 3 strength attributes. It was perfect for this level 5 berserker. "For you, my brother, 25 coppers." He smiled at the man. "Come on, brother, it's just a common grade axe. Don't be such a rip-off." The man heeded and laughed as well. "Although it's just a common grade, it has a high attack and also added 3 strength. It's on the high side of common grade equips. Ji Xian responded nonchalantly. 20 coppers and I'll take it, declared the man. 23, no more no less, the two started haggling. 22 last price, if not I don't want it anymore, the man persisted. Deal, ha ha ha. Ji Xian grinned. After that, other players copied the scarred man as well. Just like that his wares dwindled quickly. Equipments were very hard to acquire early into the game, especially in beginner villages. Nobody troubled him when he was selling his items because he was approachable. He also appeared as level 7 swordsman, despite being level 8. To these noobs who were level 5 at most, he was an expert and not to be trifled with. Suddenly, someone exclaimed from the side. What? That's actually a low mortal grade dagger. Bro, you actually got a low mortal grade dagger. A young man exclaimed at the side of the stall. What? Mortal grade? Where? Another guy asked loudly. Then, a buzzing conversation started. The news of a low mortal grade dagger also reached the guilds, so even Blazing City's forum heated up. Alright? Calm down you guys. I know a lot of you wants the dagger, but I only have one. So, to be fair, I plan to hold a spot on auction. Ji Xian declared, silencing the crowds for a moment. Then, they began to clamor once again. Alright, since you guys are excited, I'll start the auction then. This is a low mortal grade dagger suitable for a thief or a ranger. Its attack damage is 12 to 18 plus 6 agility attribute. Starting bid is 1 silver. Start. Ji Xian immediately started the auction. 1 silver and 50 copper. A man in black leather armor shouted. 2 silver. Another responded right away. Immediately the bid went up to 3 silvers. 4 silvers. I hope you all give face to our Holy Patriot Guild and let us acquire the dagger. We will owe you guys a favor. A guy from a famous guild calmly stated. The Holy Patriot Guild was one of the first-rate guild in Vermilion Continent. Well, any of you can give Holy Patriot's face, but you can do so to my Red Riding mercenary. 4 silvers and 30 coppers. Ha ha ha, the mercenary member laughed. The Red Riding mercenary was a first-rate mercenary group in Blazing City doing assassination and security missions. They also offered bus services to carry a player to level up or complete a quest. 5 silvers, our Vermilion Palace, wants the dagger. A guy from a super guild in his previous life finally acted. 6 silvers, we want the dagger as well. The lady wearing a blue mage robe said. Oh. A bit surprised, the man from Vermilion Palace looked at the mage. Somebody actually wanted to compete with him. But when he saw who the lady was, he smiled bitterly. Sigh, so it's actually Lady Long, I didn't expect you to be here. You're pretty far from home. Actually, I didn't expect that a lot of powerhouse started the game in this small village. Ha ha ha. The Vermilion Palace member faked a respectful tone. Yeah. I didn't expect you to be here as well. Let's play by the rules then, who gets to have the deepest pocket shall win. Ha ha ha. Lady Long laughed. Alright. 6 silvers and 25 coppers. The Vermilion Palace man could only agree. 6 silvers and 50 coppers, the Red Riding mercenary guy responded right away. Since these two wanted to play by the rule, he wouldn't be intimidated anymore. He was initially a bit dejected when the two joined the bid. These two belonged to a Colossus guild. He didn't want to offend any of them. The bidding war resumed and the dagger was finally won by Lady Long for 9 silvers and 10 coppers. Normally, a low mortal grade item only cost 5 silvers max, but this time he actually sold it for almost twice that amount. Ji Xian was ecstatic with this development. He left in a good mood heading towards his next grinding spot. He didn't notice a strange glint on the Vermilion Palace guy's eyes. Even if he did, He wouldn't care in the least. Oh, you guys wants to play with me? He grinned as he noticed some small fries stalking him. You actually send these noobs to stalk on me. What a letdown, he smirked and disappeared right on the spot. When the small fries noticed that their target disappeared, they slightly paled. They'd been discovered. Their legs grew soft because they knew they bumped into an iron plate this time. But the thing that they were expecting didn't happen, so they sighed in relief. End of chapter 14.